Celeb Secrets is hanging out with Kenzi Richardson today. What's going on? How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Great. I love that you're stepping into this role of V. I want to know your initial reaction when you found out that you would be playing the Vampirina in her first live action series.
Okay, so I had actually just got back from LA. I was home in New York. I was in the airport. I had literally just landed. It was like, oh, I think it was either really, really early or it was really, really late. I can't even remember. But I was in the airport. I got the call. And I was like, okay, I know that something is up because my brother came and picked me up, and he usually just will like wait in the car or he'll see me when I get home. But he came, so I knew that something was up. And I was wearing this necklace, which I actually always wear. I got it when I first did the audition as good luck. And I got the call. And I was so beyond excited. I mean, I started crying. My mom was crying in the airport. I was crying in the airport. I was like, okay, there's like over 1 million people in this airport. I'm not gonna do this in here. So I ran to the car as fast as I could. I was still on the phone. I ran in the car and I started screaming and singing and crying, and I mean, I could have never imagined it to be a better feeling.
Oh,
It truly is just like such a moment that I will remember for the rest of my life.
that's really awesome. And I know that she's such a beloved character from the books and the Disney Junior series. So, how did you kind of approach bringing her to life in a fresh new way for this new kind of chapter?
Yeah, I mean, I loved the Vampirina cartoon growing up. It was one of my favorite Disney Junior cartoons. So when I got the audition and then I booked the role, I had kind of actually rewatched the whole cartoon series to kind of see how V interacts with not only her friends, but her family and like her animals and her pets and kind of the people around her and how she kind of her mind works. Because every character that I do, I always like to if there's like something that came before them or like a show that's already out about them, I like to kind of watch them and kind of see their eyes because a lot of people with the way that their eyes move, you can kind of sort of tell what they're thinking. So kind of like you can tell when someone's lying based on their eyes, and I like to always kind of direct myself as in I'm in the movie already and I'm already in the
Mhm.
character, and then I kind of like to switch my brain on to that character. So I rewatched the cartoon, kind of enveloped myself into her brain. And then I went over all the scripts that we got. And I kind of went line by line and was like, okay, this character is like basically the exact vampire version of me. Like I
Yeah.
could put it in no better description. She is me as a vampire. So how would I do this? And then I did the whole scene like that. And then I would go, how would a completely different but only V with zero Kenzie do it? And then at the end, I make a kind of combination of the both and see how would Kenzie and V do this, and then I combine them, and that makes the perfect mix. And it's how the show is now.
Yeah, and I was gonna say she is a mix of like edgy, adorable, and even musical. How much of that personality do you see in yourself as Kenzie?
So much. I think V has also kind of changed my style a little bit because I used to
Okay.
be just like beachy and laid back, but now I feel like I'm kind of more like classy and a little more edgy, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I love V's style so much. I love her personality. I think she is just so caring and ambitious and confident and just she just cares so much about everyone. Even when there's challenges and people that don't like her, she still tries her best with them and she tries to be kind to everybody, and I totally react the same exact way. And V just I mean, she puts all of her emotion into all of her music, and I do the exact same. I love songwriting and dance and singing, and it's just so beautiful to play a character who can express their way through music, because I do.
Oh, that's so sweet. And V is balancing the act of chasing her music dreams while hiding the vampire identity. And I feel like it's kind of relatable in a like magical way in a sense.
Yeah.
What part of her journey do you think audiences will connect with the most?
I think her uniqueness, because there's a lot of kids nowadays, even kids that I know and that I've spent time with, that will open up to me and they'll kind of be like, Kenzie, I want to do this, but all my friends are going to go and do this. So I don't know what I should do. Should I be true to myself and do this? Or because I kind of want to be trendy and I want to follow what they're doing, do I go with them? And my answer is always be yourself. Always, always, always. And that's something that I love so much about V and her character is she
Mhm.
is always never afraid to be herself. I mean, as we see in episode 3, she freaking goes to this trendy dance, school dance in a Victorian ball gown. I mean, she is totally fearless and so confident in herself.
Yeah.
She's such a good role model for kids nowadays because she's never afraid to step out of her comfort zone. She's never afraid to be unique. She doesn't care what people are going to think of her because she knows that she is being true to herself and that's what matters. And the people that love her for herself are her
Yeah.
true friends. And she does meet some really great true friends.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm hearing that V's dad assigns Demi the ghost to keep an eye out on her at school. What was it like filming those ghostly interactions with Milo?
Oh my gosh, Milo is just the sweetest kid ever, and he is so funny. I mean, Jack Black funny. I mean, Olaf funny. This kid knows everything. I swear, he's an 100-year-old man trapped in a 12-year-old's body. He's just the most talented and exotic person I've ever met. And
Uh-huh.
filming the scenes are so much fun because he truly is just like Demi on screen and off screen. Like I could never tell the difference of him being Demi versus Milo because he's just the same person. And I love him so much. We always have an absolute blast when we do our scenes together. And
Mhm.
the ghost effects are so crazy because we'll always film him just like as Milo, and then we'll get clean plates, and then sometimes we'll do the scenes without him, and then just him. And to see the final product now is absolutely insane. And his ghostly glow, I have to say, is so iconic. So I love it.
That is amazing. And without giving too much away, what moment from season one are you most excited for fans to see?
I'm really excited for everyone to see the numbers coming up, the musical numbers that are coming up.
Okay.
Because there are some really fun ones that tell such a beautiful story. And we've already had some beautiful numbers, but the ones that are coming up are insane. I mean, we have some fun Halloween ones, some Christmas ones. There's like some acoustic ones. There's a huge dance number at the finale and singing number that is absolutely going to blow your guys' minds away. So I'm really excited for everyone to see the finale and ooh, Christmas and Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are
We'll be on the
probably
lookout.
my favorites. They're insane. And we also have some fight scenes coming up, which are super, super fun. So that'll be fun.
That is awesome. And you have a lot of guest stars. I want to know a little bit more about what it was like filming with these guest stars, but specifically Janice LeAnn Brown from Wizards Beyond Waverly Place, because that's a cool little crossover mix.
Yes, Janice is literally my sister. I love her so much. I mean, V and Billy act exactly like me and Janice do in real life. I mean, we fight like siblings, we bicker like siblings, we love like siblings, we sing like siblings. We're intertwined forever. I love her so much. We always have the best chemistry together, and I'm so excited for all the fans to see this double trouble kind of dynamic duo that V and Billy have. I mean, they're getting up to some mischief. I'm not gonna say too much, but there might be a little spells going on. There might be some fangs. There's gonna be a lot of fun stuff in that episode, so I'm really excited for everyone to see this crossover.
Yeah, yeah. And I know that this show also has a soundtrack that's coming out next week.
Yes!
So can you tell me more about the soundtrack and the songs and everything we could expect?
Well, I want to leave it as a little bit of a surprise to you guys because
Okay.
it's gonna be a huge surprise for the songs coming up.
Uh-huh.
But I will say that there are some Halloween and Christmas songs that are so catchy. I mean, I'm still to this day singing them in my head. They just randomly will pop up. I love them so much. They're so fun. Maybe some trends coming up, some little TikTok dance trends.
Okay.
See? We'll see, hopefully. And the songs that are coming up, there's one song, I think it's called My Moment, which is so, so emotional. And it's one that I've connected with so much because it's truly just like buried in my heart. And when I sang that song and we filmed it, I mean, I was crying. I don't know if anybody else was crying, but I know I was crying at the end of filming that because it's truly just such a beautiful and empowering song. So I'm excited for everyone to hear that. And just the whole soundtrack all together. I mean, there's some incredible raps coming up by Sean Dixon. Shout out Sean. He's insanely talented. So those are going to
Uh-huh.
be so fun. And there's some incredible dances coming up.
Okay. And do you have a personal favorite that you really like to perform?
I feel like the funnest one to film, I would say, was Halloween because it was kind of like our big dance number of every single person was in it.
Hmm.
And then there was also like a bunch of background kids in it, which was so fun. We got to do the dance with some of them, which was so incredible. And it's just such a catchy dance, not only song, but dance. And
Hmm.
it is just, I love filming that. I thought it was just an absolute blast. We were all laughing and singing and just shouting it out to the rooftops the whole time. So that was such a fun one to film.
And lastly, we are celeb secrets, so we need to know any fun behind the scenes secrets from filming Vampirina that we wouldn't know by watching it.
This is a good question. I'm trying to think. I don't know if this is like much of a secret, but it's kind of like a funny thing, I guess.
Okay.
But every single one of us has a handshake individually, and then we have like a big handshake together. And the first day that we all met, we made this handshake, and it was so random because we barely even knew each other the first time that we met. And we just kind of did the handshake, and it's been a thing that we have done every single week for every single episode. And then at the big finale, I even made a video that I'll probably post sometime soon of like our journey from the first time that we did our handshake to the last. And it's to the song that we sing in the show Supernatural in episode 1. And it's this huge, giant collaboration handshake that is just so meaningful to us. And it's such a special memory that all of us had. And it's one of my favorite memories from set. And then we have all of our individual ones. I know me and Milo have a really special one where we added on, we did one step every single day, and every week we would add on to the handshake. And now it's like 3 minutes long, and I can't even explain to you, but it is so much fun.
Oh my gosh, do you post these on social media so we
I'm
could see
gonna
them?
have to. I haven't posted any yet, but I will have to because these are some
Okay.
fun videos.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, wait, that's so cool. We wouldn't know that by watching the show. So that's a perfect
Right?
secret.
Yeah, love.
I love it.